Hey everybody, welcome to the podcast. If you're a child, and I mean any sense of the word, even a child at heart, you probably don't want to listen to this one this time. It's really not recommended to you. A straight 18 plus episode.
Yeah, we went a little bit far in this one.
This one has the biggest cut we've ever had.
It's fun though. It's still a fun time.
Yeah, maybe for some. Not for all. Most definitely not recommended for all.
Yeah, if you have sensitive ears, I wouldn't recommend this one. Or if you're with like family members or you're not wearing headphones.
If you're not sitting in a room by yourself with the lights turned off, this isn't for you. Let's get into it. Welcome to the DYHAT podcast with me, Super Mario, and my brother Loogie.
I was not prepared for this.
I know you weren't, Loogie.
So this is a weird inside joke where we played, what was it, Don't Push the Button?
Yeah.
Or Jackbox?
It was Jackbox.
And you were Mario and I was Loogie.
You were Loogie and I was Super Mario.
And if I could find any excuse to do role-playing on top of a normal game, I'll find it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we ran with that shit so hard.
We played 3 different games. One time, you were.
I was the alien.
And I was the alien.
And then we weren't. And we won.
Yeah,
we teamed together. The power of brotherly love.
Yeah.
Which city is known as the city of brotherly love? Is that Boston?
I don't know. Only if I had a computer right in front of me.
I want to say it's Boston.
It is Philadelphia.
Philadelphia, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, Philly people. You have excellent cheesesteaks.
I like the part where Rocky runs up your stairs.
You know, isn't there actually a statue of Sylvester Stallone playing Rocky at the top of that stairs?
Uh-huh. I'm pretty sure.
Maybe it's not at the top of the stairs, but it's somewhere in the city.
Philadelphia. I was up Philadelphia. I pressed down. It switched to Philip Marlowe. I'm like, no. I was search Philip Marlowe by accident. Rocky statue.
It's somewhere in Philly.
Yeah, it immediately popped up, so it has to be. Yep, there's a Rocky statue. Benjamin Franklin Parkway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's in front of by the stairs.
Oh, is it at the top or is it just by the stairs?
Pull up images. It's not by. It's mostly just by the stairs because I don't think the stairs are near them.
Okay. But I imagine they wouldn't put, because those stairs are like, it's either a library or it's a government building.
Yes.
They don't need that movie statue there.
There's the stair. See the picture of the stairs. Don't see the statue anywhere near it.
Okay. So yeah, it's probably somewhere else.
The statue is just like nearby. You can see it like in the distance. Anyways, hey guys, welcome to the DYHAT podcast. Did you hear about this? I'm Bryce.
I'm Mauro.
This is my brother Mauro. It's a podcast about stories. We're not historians. We're not reporters. We're just 2 guys who like stories, so it's okay if we get things wrong.
Bryce, okay, if anybody doesn't know, for Halloween this year, me and Bryce are going as the Sticky Bandits from Home Alone.
That's our plan.
That's the plan. We're doing it. We got a couple of months. Yeah. We'll plan it out. For next year, for the following year, can we be the Super Mario Brothers and just be like Mario Luigi, but like really shitty outfits, yes. Like people who didn't plan at all,
like the cheapest like Mario and Luigi outfits we can find.
Yeah, exactly, and they just fuck them up even more.
Or child-sized ones. And it's like the child-sized ones. Like I just wear like a green shirt.
It's not even an L.
It's a white shirt with a green L drawn with a marker.
Anyways, continue.
Hey, Derek. Did you hear about this?
No, probably not. Unless I get,
lucky.
Did
you hear about Hay Sing Dang Park?
Yeah, I actually have.
You have?
Yep.
Is that a lie?
Nope.
Is it a lie?
No, it's not a lie. But you might want to tell the audience of what's going on here.
So, it's a park located on the east coast of South Korea.
Yep.
In a small town.
It's not North Korea, it's South Korea.
South Korea. It's very important.
You
can go to this place.
Exactly. I've been there multiple times.
I don't believe you. It's called...
I don't even own a fucking passport.
In the small town, it's called Sinem. The small town. Sinem is about 20 kilometers south of the city of Samchok.
Yep.
Like you saying, like
Yeah.
Samchok, like in the back of your hand.
Samchok, spelled SAMCHOKE. Choke. Samchok.
Right, letters wrong order, but okay. Before I tell you about Hasing Dane Park, you get to know about the tragic legend called the Legend of Bawe and Hasedang.
Gotcha.
Reminder, that was written down because this is a podcast about stories, and the original story of the park is very to the point. So I wrote my own little rendition of it, so it's more entertaining.
Okay.
Because it's just like this happened, these are facts, but it's
history.
not. But it's actually just a legend, so
Okay.
it's even more interesting if I actually wrote it as a legend.
Gotcha.
So I stayed to the facts from the story as much as I could, but you'll see there's some weird moments because I can't just change certain things in order for it to work. You'll see why I had to keep certain things a certain way.
Gotcha.
So a fisherman and his woman, important, that's just his woman, not his wife, just his woman, were out at sea when a man decided that in order to get more work done, he must lighten his boat. So, being the sensible man he is, he leaves his woman on a rock so he can work better.
Yep. I remember.
Yes. While he was working, a storm arrived out of nowhere and prevented the man from getting his woman back. And because she was only just sitting on a rock, the woman was thrown into the sea and drowned.
Yep, I remember.
Okay.
It's this great old story. Yep.
After her untimely demise, the fishermen from the village could not catch any fish. Many believed it was the woman's spirit preventing them from catching any fish.
Yep.
One day, a different fisherman went to the sea to fish, but before he started fishing, he relieved himself by urinating off the side of the boat. After he finished, he started fishing and immediately started catching fish. The fisherman thought, clearly the reason for me being able to fish was because of my penis. So, he started telling everyone about the woman, because she had died a virgin and was exposed to male genitals, when she was exposed to male genitals, it would please her and they could fish. So, to please her further, the locals carved large phallic statues and placed them near where she had fallen, soon after the fish returned. So, just a reminder, Hasingdang Park, commonly known as Penis Park, is a park located on the east coast of South Korea.
Yep. Been there multiple times. All the penises. They have different sizes and shapes and colors.
You're right. The location,
it's a size queen's dream.
the location where the girl died is called the Babwe Rock, and there is a small building where people hold a biannual ceremony called the Hasidang to the girl.
Yep. You should go sometimes. It's very lovely.
We should, actually. This is just a park full of just huge penis statues.
What's the deal with us? This is our second story about penises.
Okay, and during that, when I covered that other one, I said I found another story about penises, and guess what I'm doing right now?
You didn't find a third one, did you? I don't want a trilogy of penises.
It's going to be a trilogy, but...
fuck. That's a triple pounding. That's every hole filled.
Oh, God, I hate you so much right now.
That's...
Okay, we can stop this right now. The C word...
Insert penetration joke here. Get it? Insert.
The C word side of the park has a small shrine dedicated to the spirit of the girl.
It has little penises.
There are about 50 phallic statues of different sizes and styles, ranging from hyper-realistic to colorful animated ones with faces. Near the cliff top, there is a Chinese zodiac of sculptures and an arch, each animal carved into a different size penis.
Fucking story's weird. I've had it. I'm sorry. This is fucking weird. I don't want to talk about this.
Some of the sculptures are in the form of park benches, drums, and even a movable cannon.
It's a penis cannon?
It's a penis cannon. There is the best part for me. There is a phallic red lighthouse down the dock looking over the water.
Fuck's sake.
You look so tired.
I was tired before we got here.
So
I'm tired now. I'm exhausted, some would say.
Do you want to, the weirdest fact about this? Also, fun fact, Hassingdang Park also houses Korea's largest aquarium theater. That just, I don't know why it's there. It's just like aquarium theater.
Kids love aquariums. Kids love penises. It works. I said that very loudly, and we're in Bryce's community, and there are children outside on their bikes.
They want to learn about this.
No, they don't. We're not going down that road.
Education is important.
It is. Not right now. We are not teachers. We say it in the opening of this episodes.
We're not historians, not reporters, but this Hassingdang Park is the place you could go today and go visit Penis Park in South Korea. Do you want to go to Penis Park?
No, not really.
Why not?
I'm not very interested.
We can go to South Korea. It'd be fun.
No, it's too close to North Korea.
It's only the south portion. It's safe.
But it's too close.
North Korea isn't doing anything drastic right now. It'll be South. We're friends with South Korea, right?
Bryce, you know what the worst part is?
What?
We record these ahead of schedule. Huh? What if some North Korea shit goes down and you just said that?
Yeah.
They invade America and this episode comes out. They're not doing anything right now.
That could be sarcasm then.
True.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Anybody can listen to any of these podcasts whenever.
Yeah, I know.
They can listen to this one, listen to our first one, and then figure out what the whole Zac Efron thing is about.
Bryce, can you make like playlists where you can like connect things, and when we do eventually, because you said there's a trilogy.
I want to make there a trilogy.
When there's a third one,
I need to find a third story.
We put them in together. We put all three of them in together. And just have the Dick trilogy.
the Dillogy.
The triple penetration.
The triple. I want to combine trilogy and Dick.
Dickagy?
Dickagy?
Dick trilogy.
Dirgy.
Why am I helping you?
I don't know.
Why am I here?
Why
are we here? You know, I question myself sometimes, Bryce. I sit alone in my room and I go, why am I on Earth? What is the point of being here? It's obvious. It's to sit here and help Bryce talk about Dick Islands, because apparently that's a thing that happened more than once, because there's two of them. There's one where it's in a whole bunch of fucking water, and then there's this one that they made a fucking theme park out of with an aquarium. I hate this story. I want my name off of this story.
Hey, Bryce editing this, go ahead and edit the intro right here. And it's going to say Bryce and Bryce. Did you hear about this? I'm Bryce and Bryce.
Bryce, how would you feel one day if you brought up a story that I actually hated and I walked out of this place?
I would laugh hysterically, and then I'd probably pause it, convince you to come back and finish it, and then edit it together. Because I'm going to keep that in. 100% keeping that in. When I get the third story, I'm going to bounce that story surprisingly on you.
Oh, God.
Surprise Dick.
Don't say that either. I'm good about that.
Surprise Dick story. And then you're not going to be ready for it.
There's a joke in there somewhere, but I'm not sure how inappropriate jokes we can do.
Hey, I'm not going to lie, man.
It begins with an R.
Because of you, being so against when to talk about this story. This is the quickest we've done a story since the beginning.
Good. This story sucks. It sucks dicks. Like it has in the island.
Okay. So
when you say they have benches,
yes.
Do you sit on the base of the dick, or is it the dicks are the side bits? So there's wood and then they're the armrests.
I want to why look up pictures.
You wonder why you get weird references. Recommendations on your computer.
Let's take a look.
I don't want to look.
Dun dun.
Fuck, that thing's huge.
Cannon.
Now, is it an actual firing cannon, or is it a show cannon? Does it a functional dick, or is it just for show?
There's the dicks behind her. We're looking at a picture of a woman posing with the little girl, the virgin girl.
Why does she have no hair?
I don't know. Here are the benches. You sell them the balls.
Those aren't even. Those aren't.
Yes.
The worst part is okay. Well, no. Go back to that. Okay, there's one that's way too big and veiny.
Yes.
There's like a little one that you'd be upset to sit on, and then there's one where the back piece is like pointed inwards.
Yeah,
so if you sat on it, it'd be jabbing you in the back.
This one isn't facing the right way. It's facing this way. This is like the bottom of it, but the balls are on its side. They don't know what a penis looks like.
Bryce, this is weird.
This one has a face.
Honestly, if you didn't say it was supposed to be, you just like, oh, it's a statue. I'd be like, oh, he must just be wearing a hat. That's how they made this
different statue.
That one looks harder to explain. And that looks like a very sad person stuck in a cage. What are you showing me?
Here's all the Zodiac ones.
Are they the Chinese? Are they the
Chinese Zodiac?
I was like, do Koreans have their own Zodiac, or do they follow Chinese?
Don't know, so I don't want to say anything and just assume because I don't know. So here's a more different picture of the Zodiac stuff. And here's the story.
On a marble penis.
Yes. I'm not. This one is just wrong.
There is one of a lady with her kid.
I'm not sure if that's a lady. It looks like a child.
That's a lady.
It's a lady?
That's a lady. She's too tall. She's currently laying on a dick with legs.
Yes.
Like, you ever see Toy Story 1 where they have the fishing pole with legs?
The hooker?
Yeah, exactly. Imagine that, but it's a penis instead of a fishing pole.
No, that's really small picture.
I can't see that one.
That's another same.
That's the same one.
Same statue, different woman. That's by far my favorite one, though. He's just angry.
No duh, he's about to piss on himself. Look at him.
Oh God. So
that one's a very happy one. Click on that one.
This one?
Yeah.
We should go to this park. What do you think?
Bryce,
this is just a dude with a penis out. This isn't even like a big penis. It's just a guy with his penis out.
I like how it looks like a little hand pointing at the real guy's penis.
My mouse was on the picture, and it happened to be on the actual man's genital area. I'm not sure why I decided to censor that one. So before we started this episode, I talked to Derek. I'm like, maybe we should do like another family-friendly one. He's like, you want to do this one? And I looked at my story.
Nope.
I'm like, nope.
Nope, this one fell off real quick.
This man's wearing a hat.
Bryce, anyways, no. When I get my passport, I plan on getting it this year. I'm not going to South Korea, at least not to look at penises.
These ones are like...
They look like mushrooms.
I was going to say these are like Whoville ones.
Dahu Doris in my anus, Dahu Doris.
It's different. These supposed to be different ones in each one. That looks like a dog.
That's a dog and
a pig.
It is. Yeah. Well, do you not know the Chinese Zodiac?
Don't.
Yeah. Well, are you, me and you? Yeah, we're both. I'm a dog. And I believe because you're only 10 days away, you are still a dog, if I'm correct.
All right. So here's the. I think this is the cannon, I believe.
That is the cannon because you can see the wheels on it
with the 3 dicks behind it.
They're loading the cannon.
Use the crew for the cannon. They're a bunch of dicks. This entire story is built up to that one moment.
For fucking dick jokes.
Oh my gosh! So maybe just look at it from the front. The sign even kind of looks like one.
It is. It is one. What do you mean it looks like one? It's either that or a very undetailed snake.
Yeah, because he probably designed that like it could be anything, and then you go inside, it was one specific thing.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not sure this is.
I think that's just a different archway.
I'm gonna find the aquarium because I'm just wondering why they have an aquarium.
It's just full of a whole bunch of fish that look like dicks.
I'm not sure
it's like eels. It's a bunch of eels.
I'm sure it was an aquarium. I think it was in a aquarium theater. So they do like shows. Here it is. That's the aquarium.
Do you think you can get in trouble for streaking at this place? If you're a guy, because what are they going to arrest you for? Like, you had your dick out.
Nature has its dick out.
Exactly. All of nature.
Oh my gosh. But by far my favorite is the double-sided one.
The fact you have a favorite one is an issue.
Is this one your favorite?
No, not at all. I don't have a favorite, and I don't wish to have a favorite.
It's his nose.
I see. It's also his head.
His head and his nose are penises.
This is weird.
Yeah, man.
This is
a story that I wanted to share with you.
You know what the weird thing is? You know where there's like horror movies where they have like a whole bunch of statues come to life and attack people?
Oh God!
Imagine, yeah, exactly. Imagine that.
This is
like lightning strikes.
This is a parody movie.
Goes across the ground. Exactly. Bryce, okay, if we're going to start a subject and we're just talking about penises.
Yeah.
One of my favorite things to do, I don't really watch them because they're horribly made quality. I love seeing the effort people put into porn parodies of stuff like
I think on YouTube they actually edit out the porn parts.
Yeah, exactly.
So
you can just watch the comedy
and
bits.
it's hilarious.
That's where I found them originally, because I found like they have like a Pokemon one where they have like a lady dressed as Pikachu, but the mask is like fucking nightmare. Look that up. It's nightmare fuel.
I'm gonna look on YouTube. I'm not just looking up porn while we're watching the podcast.
Just put on safe search and just look up images. I want to say it's called like not Pokemon XXX or some shit like that. The mask looks terrifying.
There's an Aladdin one.
Of course. There's one for everything.
Guess the name.
Carpet Ride. I don't. What is it called?
Aladic.
Boo.
There's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. There's 10-inch Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I want to say there's a channel called Underground that did like a review.
I'm on
that.
YouTube right now, and this is what I'm just seeing.
Jesus.
Is it just edited? Because this is an hour long.
It's probably just missing the.
But it's still an hour long.
Bits. There's a lot of what's it a parody of?
Pirates of the Caribbean.
There's a lot of content in Pirates of the Caribbean.
There's 3 movies.
Exactly.
They're just like all the build up. There's
all this build up.
Simpsons one.
The Simpsons one is weird because they actually paint them yellow.
Yeah, that threw me the way the fuck off. There's the SNL sketch. The Hermione growth spurt.
Put in Pokemon.
Because I'm not gonna go to the actual porn second. I'm not gonna look. Up
I know. I wanted you to like Google images so you could see it. That fucking thing.
Oh, what the?
That fucking thing right there.
Oh God, why?
Because somebody thought it was a good idea.
Just put like the ears, and that's fine.
You don't even need that. Just fucking have her have like red cheeks, and it'd be good. Yeah, Pikachu has red cheeks.
Put the red cheeks, and they give her like the
like electric ears,
the headband.
Yeah, okay, that makes more sense. Yes, I agree.
Do less work, please.
That I saw that.
It's called Strokemon.
Yep. I couldn't remember the name of it. Sorry.
Oh God.
Sorry that I don't pay attention to the names of these things.
I don't know what's funnier. The ones we come up with are the actual names.
Somebody gets paid to make those, Bryce. That could have been you. You could have that camera job, and then you could have. You could have made the guy.
I never shared that on the podcast.
Oh well, you should. It seems like an appropriate time.
When I was getting out of college and I needed a job real quick, I looked on. I found a job opening for a job in Miami for a videographer for porn.
And you should have took it.
And I didn't take it.
Perfect for you. All right, yeah, we can go to Florida, man.
Please.
If everyone who is still...
This is probably the most, like, 18 plus, like, episode we've ever done.
I can make one worse.
It's not.
But, I can make it worse without the sexual innuendos.
See, the trilogy needs to be even worse. Oh, the third one needs to be the worst one.
We just label that
it's
one...
It's the Spider-Man 3 of the trilogy.
We label that one,
Don't
Money
listen.
Shot.
Don't listen.
No. I was gonna go with Money Shot, but sure, or Cum Shot.
God, I don't want to do this episode.
Here's the thing, Bryce. We don't have to. You're the one who picks the damn stories.
God, I don't like this anymore.
You know what I'm gonna do? When I go on Florida, man, I'm gonna find some really creepy like ones like that.
Would you be mad if I edited out like most of the porn stuff?
Kind of.
I really don't.
At least up to...
we just talked about before this episode started.
I know. I don't care. I at least want to get to the point with the Pokemon mask.
God.
I at least want the part with the mask in it. Because I love your reaction seeing that scary motherfucker.
I'm gonna edit it. Put like 24 or something.
24 something.
Because I'm at 24 more seconds. Just put 24 as us talking about this. Yeah, I'm going to edit this portion out and a lot of that ending portion where we just keep fucking making sex jokes. And I'm like, all right. We just talked about my dad not feeling comfortable. Florida Man.
Welcome back after that break, everyone. We're going to be talking about Florida Man now because nothing else happened in between.
Ah, gosh, we're not going to talk about that.
Can that be part of like a bonus thing? Can we start like a Patreon? That be one of the bonus things is that.
Who's going to... Oh, fine.
We'll make it 50 cents.
Is it free to make a Patreon?
Yeah. Yes, you can.
I'll make one and said, hey, if you give us money, we'll give you this.
This weird, sketchy bit that got cut out, but I'm currently talking about right now. There's no way you're editing around all this, Bryce.
Yeah.
I will bring it up as much as I need to, so you can't.
I'll edit that one part out, and I'll have it as like a little bonus thing with because I'm already putting some together too. So
yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot we were supposed to do that. Well, you're doing that.
I need to make it long enough. Anyways,
long enough. Hey.
So every week.
Come on, that was a dick joke.
Every week, I'm trying to move on from the dicks.
You can't. There's one attached to you. You can't get away.
I forget. There's a comedian that's like, women always want to know what it's like to have a dick. It's like, hold a hairdryer and can't put it down. I can't use this all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
But I can't put it down. So every week, Derek shows up with Florida Man stories. But he doesn't come with just Florida Man stories. He comes with half Florida Man stories.
Half
other
Who
stories.
knows?
And I have to distinguish the difference between a Florida Man story and not a Florida Man story based on the two he presents to me. Mm-hmm. So, last episode I did pretty good. I came out amazing. Like 75%.
Yep, you got 3.
Which is a lot better than the one before that, which I failed epically.
You've only failed once, and it was only that one time, though.
Yeah, but I still feel bad. I usually come out 50%. Because I'm not... Because at one point I just I can't tell, so I just guess.
You come out.
Can we stop? There's gonna be so many of that horn in this episode.
Are you putting horns in?
I'm tempted. That'd be funny.
That'd be so funny.
So you have 2 to start out with.
Yep. You ready?
Yes.
First two stories. Man releases dogs from pet rescue facility.
Who let the dogs?
Exactly. Who? All right. Man breaks into jail to hang out with friends.
I mean,
one's a break out, one's a break in.
One D&D night had to happen. I'm tired of all these schedule conflicts. It's going to happen.
It's going to work.
If I have to go into prison, we're going to play.
To hang out. All right.
Fun fact, I read an article about how prisoners play D&D.
I believe it. That seems like
They're not allowed to have dice, so you get a paperclip and cardboard and they make spinners.
Like Candyland.
Yeah.
Candyland does that.
So they have a big spinner and they have like all the different dice in different parts of the circle.
I'm surprised. What damage can you do with dice? I guess you could
gambling.
Throw them. Gambling, true.
Yeah. And they're not gambling D&D, so it's kind of hard. Like, we just kind of have to know the rules because it's kind of hard to get the books. And unless it has like a library.
Essentially, D&D, other than like keeping track of the statistics, there are no rules. It's kind of a fantasy, do-it-yourself kind of thing.
But they need the probability aspect, so they have the spinner.
I imagine nowadays,
which technically is contraband because of the paperclip, so they have to hide it. Which is like you have to hide your nerd thing, you nerd.
The police officers go in, they push him in the face. Fucking nerd!
Hey, what are you
doing with this?
I bet you read books too, you loser. Let's go work out.
All right, so those are your 2 stories.
Ah, gosh.
So you got really off subject talking about D&D.
Breaking dogs out of
breaking in,
and then breaking into prison.
Yep.
I personally, I'm gonna guess right away. I'll jump to the gun.
Okay.
I think the dog one is true because I know some people and they very, very, very strongly feel about dogs.
You are wrong, Bryce. Somebody apparently, when I read the story, it was a couple Mondays ago. Decided for the holidays that he was lonely. He's like, all my friends are in prison. So apparently he got out of prison.
Yeah.
He's like, all my friends are in there. So he drove his car through the first fence, got tangled up, and apparently couldn't get through the second fence and cut himself on razor wire trying to get into prison.
Oh my god. There's a thing called visiting, right?
But you can't stay. You got to do something special to stay.
Bring your D&D stuff to the visitor center, let them check it, make sure it's fine, and then play Dungeons and Dragons on the table.
Why not get them like a little... You know how like Sorry has a little popper?
Yeah.
You could pop it and it rolls the dice. Why not something like that?
Because I think it's still gambling.
Okay. I hear you.
Yeah, so they have to find a way around it.
All right.
I personally like one of those things in high school, those like flower things. You like, who do I like? And they spell out the name and they they flip it up. Like,
there's a way to cheat that though.
Yeah.
Once you figure it out. Anyways, So you got the first one wrong. You ready for the next
My
one?
life is in shambles.
You ready for the next one then?
Yeah, go for it.
Woman arrested for slapping baby.
Expected, yes.
Woman arrested for crashing children's birthday party.
To slap the baby. He's turning 3.
That's 3 hits.
3 hits.
Bryce, okay, real quick, because Bryce has had his birthday go by. So
Yeah.
did mine. If you want to get yours back, go for it. He didn't realize that the hitting thing was a real thing.
That didn't happen to me until this year.
Yep. And it'll happen next year because we know each other now.
So those of you who go through the same life as I do, one of peace and love, apparently there's some people out there who celebrate birthdays by just beating each other up.
Yeah, you punch each other.
You punch each other for...
You could technically pinch each other, too.
One for every year you were alive, and like another one to grow.
One to grow on.
So I was made aware of this by 2 different people this year. And the first one was like nice and like, all right, you didn't know about it. It's not your thing. I won't do it. Then I saw Derek.
Oh, did she not do it? Oh, she should have hit the shit out of you.
She hit me. Because you did yours in waves. You did first half, second half.
Yep.
There's a break between the two. There's a couple days, and during that time,
it was like 10 hours.
During that time, she hit me. Yeah, she's like, I'll finish off the rest of them for him and beat me up.
Oh no, she didn't finish mine off. I was getting.
And then
mines.
You beat me up still.
Yep. She didn't tell me that.
So I wasn't ready because I'm like, he's like, I thought you were kidding.
No.
I'm like, oh, he's not gonna hit me. Then he hit me.
Yeah.
And I felt it through my entire body because I wasn't expecting you to punch me.
Yeah.
And then he proceeded to do it another 23 times. So
25 altogether.
Yeah.
One of them hit you like right on the shoulder.
Yeah,
I remember that one.
Hit my shoulder bone.
Yeah, that because you're too skinny.
Your hand?
A little.
Yeah.
Only a little.
That's what you get. You want another one? Start chesting up like, yeah, I'll hit you again with my shoulder bone.
Just flip the desk over.
I'll jump over this.
Mess up that reception table.
It's a reference to the old episode. If you did listen to that, watch the episode before this.
Sorry, I keep making references to stuff.
I think that I forget what the other stories were. I got distracted.
You forgot both of them?
Yeah.
Well, the first one was a woman being arrested for slapping a baby.
Oh, yeah, and the other one was going to the kid's birthday party.
Yeah, for crashing a children's birthday party.
When you say crashing, you mean like with their car?
No.
Oh.
She apparently just showed up and she was not invited and she was drunk.
Okay.
And caused disturbance.
You show up when you're not invited. That's just Ant-Man. That happens in Ant-Man.
Yep.
And they don't, like, call the cops. He just leaves. Because he's a normal person.
Well, sorry about that.
But this is a Florida woman, apparently.
And she refused to leave.
And the other one just slapping a baby, which I feel like it's more of a California thing, personally.
All right.
That's more Montana speed.
Okay.
Yeah. I feel like showing up drunk to a birthday party is a Florida person thing to do, and not just slapping a baby.
Okay.
So I'm going to go with that as the Florida woman story.
You are wrong.
Oh, are you kidding me?
There was a lady who apparently was running a daycare. She picked up an 11-month-old baby, shook him, sat him back, and slapped the shit out of him. Apparently 3 times. And she got arrested. She goes, "No, I didn't slap him. I just beat him on the ass." And they're like, "Nah, you're not supposed to touch people's kids still like that. That's not what your job is to do." And you shook him. You're not supposed to shake babies either.
This story has exhausted me.
Yep.
Is the other one at least real?
No, I made that up on the spot for like a half hour ago.
That's a good story, man.
Thank you. I thought of it because I was saying, like, what can you do? And I'm like, crash a party. Like, but then I looked at the other story. I'm like, but this one's about slapping babies. Crashes a children's party.
Because, honestly, if you start quoting movies I haven't seen at me, that'd be pretty good, too.
There's got to be a movie somewhere where they crash a children's party.
I just said Ant-Man.
Well, I mean, like, but he doesn't.
Yeah,
he shows up and he
wasn't
away.
invited.
Yeah, exactly. But it wasn't like
Mom's so excited she choked on her wine.
But I mean, like, there's got to be one where like a raunchy comedy that does like a Seth Rogen comedy where that happens.
Yeah, just watch. If you see any movies and you can't think of something, just think of a movie you've seen that I haven't seen which is a lot of movies.
I've seen a lot of movies, Bryce.
And I have not seen a lot of movies, so go for it.
All right, you ready?
I'm losing.
You are losing. Woman throws feces at landlord.
I was going to take a drink, but not
Yeah,
going to take a
now
drink
you-
anymore.
Man jumps in sewage for $100 bill.
There's a theme here.
There is.
It involves sewage.
Well,
Well, one is pre-sewage.
yeah, exactly.
gonna be-
One's post sewage.
One is sewage. The other one's going to be sewage. Should be sewage. And that guy, I relate to. I could use $100.
Would you jump in sewage for it?
No.
Let it be known.
That is nature's $100 now.
I say, yeah, let it be known. He wasn't paid $100 to jump in sewage. He saw $100 and jumped in sewage.
If I saw $100 in the sewage, I'm like, that's nature's sewage.
Yeah,
now.
exactly. I don't need that.
I don't want that sewage. I want that $100.
I would look
nature's sewage.
If
price.
anything, depending on how fast it was moving, I'd probably look for a net first.
I would take. No, I like the shirt. I was gonna take the shirt off.
You like that shirt?
No, I'm like, I still have to do something with that shirt afterwards.
Leave it in the sewage.
Smart.
Just leave it there.
Because I use the shirt as a net.
Yeah.
And get it out, and then like try to clean it off with the shirt as best as I can, and just leave the shirt there.
I can't. All the shirts I wear, I like actually.
Yeah, and you wear a lot of like that style of shirt, which is very stiff.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard to use it as like a net.
Yeah.
Or easier.
Depends on
This
how
is
you
a very flexible shirt.
Depends on how you're using. Like if you're using like just like the base, or are you gonna like try and tie the arms and head off and use it like a bag?
You use it as a bag, you're gonna get a lot more sewage than you.
Yeah, but you're guaranteed to capture
Yeah.
the thing you're looking for.
My first thought was like holding it across and like using it just like to wade through it for a second, just like hold it from the stream, you know, to move it off to the side.
We're going a lot of
There's a
detail
weird
about
tangent.
how to go capturing stuff out of a sewage.
How would you get $100 out of sewage?
Let us know in the comments below. There's no comments.
There's no comments.
Let us know on
Tweet
Twitter.
Tweet us at DYHAT Podcast, DYHAT Podcast. Let us know how would you get $100 out of the sewer.
Hashtag $100 sewage.
$100. We can't say that and not actually check to see if there's actually a spot called $100 sewage.
There's no way there's something called $100 sewage.
Hashtag.
There's no
100.
way. Unless Steve-O from Jackass is running it, there's no way there's something called $100 sewage.
We're good. There's nothing.
Make my own. I can steal
Hashtag
hashtags.
$100 sewage.
Hashtag $100 sewage.
If you can get through $100 into the sewage and catch it out, you'll get $100.
Now it. No, never
You'll
mind.
get your own $100.
Out of Bryce's pocket.
I'll buy you a new shirt.
There you go.
I'll send you a shirt I buy at Goodwill. Oh, God.
All right, so you gotta pick one since you've
Yeah.
been talking weirdly
$100
about
sewage or the throwing their feces at their boss?
at the landlord.
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 Because I've seen a lot of stories about people like peeing in people's coffee and doing terrible things like that to coworkers and such. I'm very like leaning towards that one.
Which one?
The throwing the feces at the landlord.
That's the one you're picking.
I'm leaning towards it.
You're leaning towards it.
The other one,
You have not picked anything yet, though, Bryce.
the other one, I could feel wanting that $100, man.
Yeah.
When you need money, you need money.
You can take that $100,
$20, $20.
make it
That's all I'm
into
saying.
make it into $1,000. Take the $1,000, turn into $100,000.
Take that $100, turn it into $1,000. Take that $1,000, buy yourself lunch. Now I got $998.
Man, that's a cheap ass lunch.
Yeah, I'm not going big. I like McDonald's.
I'd take one thing of McNuggets, please. No fries. Nah, that's too much.
No fries. You want to drink? No, don't want to drink. I'm going home.
I hate meal deals when they go, we offer a drink. I hate that. I don't like. I drink stuff at the house. I don't need.
You know what
a
I
drink.
don't like? Okay, I'm going to preface this. Tijuana Flax is one of my favorite Tex-Mex
You don't have
places.
to pay for the drink if you don't want to get it, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm a big fan of that place. I go to, like a lot.
You go there every Thursday.
Yeah, their idea of a meal as if you buy like a burrito, You get the burrito, you get chips immediately. You get automatic money. The idea of a meal is like, we'll give you some beans. That's it. They give you like beans. You're paying an extra $2. I'm like, for beans and a drink. I'm like, are you kidding me? I don't want to spend $2 for a little cup of beans and a drink. Just give me the drink.
All right, enough stalling.
Yes, I think the woman threw shit at her.
Are you gonna be able to finish that sentence?
I tried to do it with like a very serious face.
What are you choosing?
I think the woman threw shit at her landlord.
You are correct.
Oh, God. I was so worried.
You actually got one right for one.
Yeah, I was super nervous. Because if I wouldn't have got it right, I would have... Oh, God.
You'd have been really nervous.
That would have been the worst I've ever done.
No? Oh, yeah. Well, you still have a chance.
I know. There's still a chance for me to be the worst I've ever done.
Yeah. Well, no, because you gotten 3 wrong before.
Have?
Yeah. That's how bad that last one was.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways.
I blocked that out of my memories.
I had a feeling.
Yeah.
You ready for the next one?
Yeah, hit me with this last one.
Man backs car into hotel pool.
Okay.
Men arrested for attacking defenseless alligator.
I don't believe that alligator is defenseless.
That's why I love that headline. I went, defenseless alligator.
He had no guns on him. He wasn't armed. He only had his razor-sharp teeth. And he could grab him and do like the little barrel roll thing. Do the barrel roll thing.
Do a barrel roll. Press Z.
Can you...
Do a
I wish you
barrel
could go to Gatorland. I'm just going up to the Gators. Do the roll thing. Do the roar. Do the roar.
I love going to Gatorland. We should go to Gatorland.
I've never been to Gatorland. All I've been to was like Fun Spot has like a gator section.
It's run by the same people.
It is?
Yeah. But
and now albino gator. And they kept it inside.
Imagine that, but a fuck ton more. There's that, and
there's a lot of gators though.
There's a place called
I'm really quiet. There's a lot of gators though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In Gatorland?
No, the other one by Fun Spot.
Yeah, there's a shit ton of them. I've been there. Yeah.
There's a lot.
I like the albino. I like albino anything.
Yeah.
But if you go to, I want to say it's Gatorland itself. They have other animals there, obviously. Yeah. I believe it's Gatorland, not Wild Florida.
Yeah.
Gatorland has an albino raccoon. Oh. It's a raccoon, but instead of having gray hair, it has blonde hair.
You know,
and apparently other raccoons,
albino like animals are always really sad. Like they can't stay in the sun because they'll die.
Or they can't hang. Like they have to keep the albino raccoon away from other raccoons.
Yeah. Because
they don't like it. They like, you're different.
Yeah.
You fucking raccoon.
It's like they're human or something.
Yeah.
So, did I just throw shade at our own like human race?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
All right. So those are your two.
So
2 very non-similar stories.
Yes. Backing up to the hotel pool. It sounds like a rap song.
It's what happens when you shoot the music video and you fuck up.
Yeah, and the other one is the defenseless alligator.
Defenseless alligator.
Was he in the hotel pool?
No.
I'm trying to join this jacuzzi, and you're just coming in here. All I have is my razor sharp teeth.
Nah, these were 2 drunk gentlemen who were going to impress their ladies.
If you're with a guy who's like, I'm gonna impress you by beating up an animal, leave his ass. You deserve better.
Let it be known, these are 2 men who attacked a defenseless alligator.
If it doesn't matter what animal it is, if you're with a guy who's like, I'm gonna impress you by like putting my life at risk, stop it. No.
People love Evel Knievel.
Evel Knievel didn't like Evel Knievel. He was very depressed.
Did you know Evel Knievel was born in Montana?
Why?
Do you not remember? Do you not get that joke?
Oh God, I know that joke, but I don't remember where it's from.
From Family Guy. It was Peter trying to read. He was reading a bio book about Evel Knievel, and he couldn't read it. So he goes, "What's this word? Evil, and this word Knievel, and this word was, and this one born, and this one in, and this word Montana." Wow, Lois, did you know Evel Knievel was born in Montana? Which I don't know if that's true. He's probably from Montana.
Probably. I mean, they're a big TV show. They probably at least got that fact right. Yeah. Like people are writing.
I'm not looking to fact check. It's not Futurama.
It's probably like a super easy fact to check. Just go Wikipedia.
To Wikipedia, Bryce. Was Evel Knievel born in Montana?
Is evil Knievel? Did you know evil Knievel has the word evil in it?
No, it's not. It's Evel, isn't it?
Yeah, his first name is Evel. Last name Knievel.
Really? Oh, I get Knievel. Is he from Montana?
Give me a sec. Was born in Butte, Montana.
Oh. Did you know Evel Knievel was born in Montana?
Did you know? Hey man, did you know that Knievel has the word evil in it? And it actually,
interesting.
It has the other evil too. If you rearrange the letters and there's an I.
I think they did that on purpose when they named him.
His name was Robert Knievel. He was born Robert.
So his real name's not Evil.
No.
So why didn't he just spell evil the right way? Why did he spell it?
Because his last name ends with evil.
So he wanted it evil?
Yeah.
I guess that's creative. Anyways.
Fucking loser. Nerd. He looks so weird in that picture.
I actually don't know what Evel Knievel looks like. Every time I've seen him, it's always I associate the suit, the All-American suit, more than I do his actual face with Evel Knievel.
He's an old white man in these pictures.
Well, no duh.
He's a young white man in this picture.
He ain't that young.
That's a good picture of him. I showed Derek a picture of a bike above him, and he's not on the bike.
Evel Knievel got paid a lot more for the attempt than he did the success rate.
Another picture I didn't show you. It says the many injuries of Evel Knievel, and there's a lot. He fractured his femur bone 5 times.
Yeah.
An upper vertebrae twice, and lower vertebrae 3 times.
You should see the
and toes once.
I want to say it's Nitro Circuit. They did like a show for Evel Knievel.
Yeah,
it was really good. Anyways,
so
you're losing subjects.
I feel like the person who backed in, because I really don't want I don't like the unarmed alligator because I feel like
it's defenseless.
You did
the keyword is defenseless.
I feel like you did that as a joke. So I'm gonna say that the dude backed into the hotel pool. But the thing is that every single pool I've ever seen has a huge fence around it. So you had to go through the fence and then to get into the pool. I don't like this one's a tough one. Yes, I don't like the my sanity being stuck in this last one.
Yep. Especially for these 2 simple stories.
Yeah.
These aren't even exciting stories.
I don't know. One involves an alligator, the other one involves, a very Breaking Bad thing to do.
I've never seen Breaking Bad.
It's a good show.
It's on Netflix.
I feel like I said that, and that doesn't happen in Breaking Bad. I know it doesn't. I don't know why I said that.
He throws a pizza on the roof.
Yes.
That's the only...
That was one shot.
I've only seen 2 things from Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
The first one is the fucking pizza on the roof.
Yes.
And the second one is people in my house were watching it, and it was like early, but when he still had hair. Mm. And apparently like a plane crashed or something like that. And he was in like school, and he's like, we're actually really lucky. The plane crashed and it didn't like hit any buildings or some shit like that. And they like took the microphone away from him.
So, you mean to spoil it for you?
No, because I'll watch it eventually.
Well, the plane, I won't spoil it. Because it comes out of nowhere. Because you realize they just did this, and it has nothing to do with him. Mm. It just happens.
Oh, okay.
You're like, why does this happen?
Does it at least like cause him to like make a decision or something?
It causes some other things, but it just comes out of nowhere because it has nothing to do directly with him. Mm-hmm. It's like several steps leading to that. Mm-hmm. He's not directly related to him, but he's kind of related to him. I think the guy backed up into the pool. Final answer.
I'm so sorry, Bryce.
No.
You are correct.
Ah, God. This is a roller coaster.
Apparently, not only did he back into a pool, he apparently did it with other people in his car.
Nice.
Everybody apparently made it out okay.
I'm impressed by friends.
No one was in the pool at the time, so no one got run over by a fucking rogue car.
Yeah.
And there's video of them pulling it out of the pool.
Nice.
And the police apparently...
So, was the other one made up?
Oh, yeah, I made that up.
Yeah. I think Defenseless really gave that away.
Really?
Yeah. Because I'm like...
Imagine
everyone in Florida accepts that alligators are dangerous.
But just imagine, like, if PETA... Does PETA have their own newspaper? Like a news...
They have like a website and Twitter and stuff.
Yeah, I know, but like, do they make like a magazine?
No.
Oh, that'd be something they would do.
I'm
Like
telling you.
defenseless alligator. The alligator killed 3 people, but it's defenseless.
Yeah. He had no weapons on him. Not one samurai sword was anywhere near his grasp.
I bet you, not to be rude, if I saw 2 guys beat up an alligator,
Yeah.
I would say it's a defenseless alligator. It
Yeah.
could probably take on 1 person by itself.
It's more like,
Getting jumped by 2 people in general.
I feel like if you see any animal with like being like attacked by people, you're like, leave the animal alone.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
The only person I would
Doesn't matter what it is.
The only person I would ever be okay with dealing with an animal just for the fun of it
Yeah.
would be Steve Irwin.
Or any of the Irwins. Or,
Yeah, any of the Irwins, because they actually like animals.
Yeah. They're not fighting. They're just like,
Yeah.
like,
Showing off.
yeah. They're showing like, hey, this want to see how strong this lion's bite is? And he throws like a fucking log at it and bites it in half.
Yeah,
Like, look at that.
That's so cool.
That was my interpretation of his son.
I watched Bryce, a video was recommended to me where his son, I think it's his son and his daughter,
Yeah.
they like try and introduce like an emu
Yeah.
into like the bigger to the other emus, but it's like a little small baby emu.
Yeah.
And it walks up and they're like, oh look, they're getting along. The big emu kicks the shit out of this emu, and then like because there's like 5 or 6 of the big ones.
Yeah.
And the people are like, no, don't kick them. They're just beating the shit out of this little emu. Like, what are you doing, you little shit? Kick.
You're like,
And they have to chase him down to get him back in the box.
so just imagine all these large emus. I'm so mad and I don't know why.
Yeah, exactly. They're just pissed off.
It's
emus.
like, hey guys, I'm here to have fun. Like, I found a way not to be mad anymore. Because emus are just like angry
Yeah,
creatures.
they're mean.
Yeah. Hey, we still have a little bit of time. Want to do some crime police spotter?
Sure, that's
So we do stories every now and then. We do a thing called police blotter, which in the state of California, the Mercury News collects all the police blotter from different years.
Mercury, the famous from the famous Freddie Mercury family.
Yes, they made their own newspaper, called the Mercury News. They collect all of the funny police blotters, which police blotters are whenever somebody calls into 911, they have to record it.
Did you know Freddie Mercury was born in Montana?
If I look up where Freddie Mercury is born, it says Montana. I'm gonna be
It's
so
not.
mad.
He's from like the Middle East.
His family is. It doesn't mean he
No,
is.
he was born there before they moved, if I'm correct.
He's... Yeah, Zanzibar.
Yeah. They moved. Sorry, I watched Bohemian Rhapsody 2, Bryce, but I actually won't and look up facts about shit.
I watched Bohemian Rhapsody, but I didn't see the beginning of it.
Yeah, y'all came in late.
I came in late. I came in when he was joining the band.
Yeah. But yeah, before that, he I want to say he was like 5 or something when they moved.
So,
He was
anyways,
younger age.
when people call 911, they have to record every phone call, and so they have to usually like a quick sentence or a little bit of description of it. They collect all the funny ones from each year, and they put them in a long list, organized by different like types of calls. Mm-hmm. We've done them in the past. I love them. I love these so much.
Bryce's favorite thing
Yes.
to do in this podcast that we only do once every 10 episodes.
Yes,
Because they're not very good.
I went through, and I did pre-screen some of these, and I had fun. So let's go with some of my favorite ones.
Bryce, one day you're going to say that, and I'm just going to sit here and I'm not going to give you any reaction. I'm just going to look at you.
I'm not going to answer any of your Florida men then. How do you feel about that?
I don't give a damn. My things are fun.
So
You will eventually answer me. I know the suspense will kill you.
this is a section called noises.
Loud noises.
Loud noises. This happened in September 28th. After residents reported strange noises coming from their home, police found an intoxicated former service worker in the closet. I can't. You weren't showing up for your meetings anymore. It takes. Yeah, because we discussed you're the one with the issues now.
Yeah, exactly. How'd he get in? Did he just never leave? He showed up one day.
Now.
Yeah, he's the guy who lives in the garage.
Again, to the
Yeah,
last
I know.
podcast.
I'm sorry.
These ones go pretty quickly. We just talk little blurbs about them.
Okay.
Something on February 23rd. After a resident reported noises, a stranger in a suit and tie was found on the roof of their home. do you have time to talk about your Lord and Savior Jesus Christ? You're just like hunched over, like hiding. Like, you caught me.
He yells into the chimney. That's how he talks. In. Bryce, if we're doing noises, can I cut you off and do one joke real quick?
Sure.
There's a Florida man story that I didn't use. I'm not going to use it.
Yeah.
Apparently, people called the police because it sounded like a lady was yelling, "Let me out! Let me out!" The police showed up. They found out it was a bird in a cage.
I'm not sure if I saw the Florida, because I do follow the Florida Man Red subreddit.
Yeah, I know you do.
I don't think I saw it on there. I think I saw something else.
It's on there now.
Story.
But I say, if you go on there today, you'll find it. Yeah.
Let's keep moving because I have 5
noises,
and we can get through this pretty quickly.
Okay.
A woman reported an intruder in her closet. Police found no one there, and she was arrested on drug charges.
All right.
There's someone in my closet, I swear. There's no monsters in your closet. Cuts to Monsters Inc. opening the door and walking inside. There's a lot of drugs in here, though. The last 2 are my favorite ones.
Okay.
Apartment dwellers whose playful romance sounded like cursing and yelling were advised to keep it down.
So it's just really rough.
Really rough. There's several broken lamps.
They visit the island of penises, I bet you.
You're not big enough. I saw this sign.
Yeah.
This double-sided one. You looked up when I motioned upward.
The worst part is I saw it, too, when I looked up. I went, huh.
I own it now.
I'm surprised that fit in here.
Yeah.
You must have really rammed that in to get it in here. You probably got some lubrication on there.
Yeah. On the last one.
This one fell apart.
Police responding to report a fight in an apartment. Found a family playing Wii bowling.
Now, I'm going to tell you, because I don't know if you've ever played any of the Wii sports games.
Yeah.
They can get really tense.
Yeah, they
really fucking fast.
I played Wii boxing with my cousin. We kind of started actually punching each other.
there's probably YouTube videos or something like that of people playing Wii boxing.
Yeah.
While actually punching each other.
So, my sister's not going to like that. I'm going to tell the story. But.
Perfect.
We used to own a Wii when it first came out.
Yeah.
She was younger, like 8, 9.
Oh, you talking about
yeah, my younger sister.
Gotcha.
We had this big, nice TV. And I was in the kitchen, and you just hear her scream. Mm-hmm. Like blood-curdling scream. Mm-hmm. So, of course, my mom, her dad, I run in there, and she's bawling her eyes out. Look at the TV, and there's a big shatter on the screen. Because she...
Didn't have that strap on.
She did. She had the nunchuck attached, and it slipped out, and she was standing so close to the TV, it hit the TV.
Oh, that's so sad.
We did replace.
No wonder y'all have it hanging up on the wall now. Make sure she doesn't break shit.
Yeah. We replaced the TV shortly after. We took the Wii and put it on a different TV.
Yep. Put it on the least expensive TV.
Yes.
Like, here, you play on this fat TV over here.
Yeah.
You know, since you did a game story, I can do one real quick. I hate my sister.
Okay.
Because one day, I left to go to one of my friend's birthday parties.
Yeah.
I left my PlayStation 2 sitting out. I'm like, here, if you want to play this, all right, play it there. My sister hated the fact, because we had the wires, wired controllers.
Yeah.
She's like, I hate the fact that she has to sit so close. She wanted to sit further back. She pulled the PlayStation 2 out and sat it on a precarious, armrest of a couch.
Jeez.
And so she could at least sit back. Let it be known, we used to have a blind dog. It couldn't see. It knew where it was going, but it couldn't see. It wandered in, and it got used to having this cable sprawled out across the ground. Walked into it, took the controller out of her hand and the PlayStation 2 off the fucking ledge, and it fell. It was the old fat PlayStation 2. I came home. I'm like, I plugged it in. The buttons, still stuff on that worked. The door and stuff didn't open. I'm like, that's not good. So what happened? She's like, yeah, nothing. It's fine. Nothing happened.
Oh,
I went, huh? And then I was like, looks like it doesn't work. And she goes, yeah, it fell over. And I looked at her like, so how'd that happen, hey?
It's nothing, right?
Yeah, nothing, right? She gave me a little plastic piece fell out of the system. She goes, yeah, this came out of it. I'm like, huh, so how'd that happen with nothing? Something obviously happened in here.
Jeez.
I have bought 3 PlayStation 2s because of just stupid shit. And I've bought 3 PlayStation 3s because of stupid shit. And that's why the PlayStation 4 sits where it's at. And as soon as somebody even looks at it the wrong way, I'm like, you're not touching that. It's going to stay right there where it's at because that one costs some money.
Yeah. I was very lucky in that I was like the only actual gamer. I actually like to play the games. So nobody touched my stuff except my mom. Whenever she had anybody over, they might like video games at all.
You want to play this?
Yeah.
This is my son's stuff. You want to play it?
I have 2 logins on my Xbox One I don't recognize. I bought that when I was in college.
Damn.
She still does that. She still does that. So I'm like, why?
None of my people in my house are really gamers. The only thing my sister would play would be on the PlayStation 2 was Crazy Taxi.
That's good.
And that was it.
That's good.
But that was the only thing. Like, you want to play something else? No. The only time I could convince her to play other stuff was if it was one of the WWE like SmackDown games.
What if you,
like, we can play this together.
Do you want to play something else? I'll put it up precariously on the arm of this chair.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, maybe.
I hated that. I came home. I'm like, now I have nothing to do.
Yeah.
I just have to sit here. And this was back before the internet and shit. Like, before I was on the internet doing stuff. So it was either that or watching, like, Cartoon Network. And watching Cartoon Network on, like, a Saturday wasn't that bad. Got to watch Toonami. It still came on Saturdays then. It comes on Saturdays now, too.
Hey, guys. Thanks for listening to this podcast. We really do appreciate you guys tuning in.
It started off really weird.
Yeah, this is just going to be a weird episode, which is fine. We can have ups and downs. But it's
like dicks. We're
staying with this roller coaster that is this podcast. Thanks for sticking with us to the end.
Wait, are we done?
Yeah, we're finishing the end right here.
No, I mean, like, completely done. You sound like you're saying goodbyes.
No, I do.
We're only on episode 25, Bryce. We haven't got Zac Efron to be on here yet.
I just want to do a new thing at the end. We're thanking people for listening. It's going to be nice to the people.
I'm not going down. Not again. Smack the microphone and run out.
So, if you want to follow us on Twitter, we're at DYHAT Podcast. It's DYHAT Podcast. You can also email us at diehatpodcast@gmail.com. If you want to have any stories you want us to cover, you can send us this there. Also, shout out to Young Walnut for his music for our intro and outro. You can find him on YouTube and SoundCloud. He's fantastic. He's listening to new music every couple of weeks, and I follow him. I have him on his Discord. He listens to his new music when it comes out. It's pretty cool. He does music, also does a lot of meme stuff.
All the memes.
And one of his songs is just Bathroom Break. It just sounds like him going to the bathroom.
That was one of your recommendations you wanted to use before we used our
That's funny.
Captain Falcon one.
Yeah, the Captain Falcon one's awesome.
I like that.
You have anything else before we go to the final story?
Nope, I'm good.
Hey, Derek. Did you hear about this? Have you heard about former President Lyndon B. Johnson?
Bryce, honestly, when you said that, I thought you were going to go with either Nixon.
Yeah.
Because his name's Nixon. And people call him Dick. And I was like, oh, if we're going back to Dicks. Or are you going to talk about Bill Clinton?
This is going to be a clean one. It's a
clean Dick?
Hopefully. I don't want anybody to have a dirty one. That's just bad. But Lyndon B. Johnson used to love to give interviews. He loved when people interviewed him. He loved talking about himself.
He loved talking about his dick.
He loved it so much that when he was doing an interview, he was like, oh, God, I have to go to the bathroom real bad. This interview doesn't have to stop.
Yeah, come with me.
Yeah, he did an interview from the toilet.
Right.
He's sitting on the toilet and just did the fucking interview.
So it's not really that wholesome.
I mean,
it still involves his dick being out. I'm just saying.
The shot was from the waist up.
But everybody in the room didn't get that. That wasn't a shot in the room.
Let's be real. This is the first president to do an interview from a throne.
I'm not going to laugh at that. We're going to end in silence. Are you happy?
No.
Good. Just like this episode. We started off with me being upset. We're going to end with me being upset over your stupid throne joke.
Where's it?
End it.